What's up everyone, JosephWX here, and today I am bringing you guys a update on the weather. As you already seen, like yesterday from when I posted, that I stated that there is a chance of tornadoes in California. So let's head over to Outlook real quick, and basically I'll show you. So right now we do have a marginal chance of severe weather, which means there is a chance of some isolated storms that could become severe. Which means you're probably going to see like 50 mile per hour winds, tornadoes, or hail. Basically, tomorrow the National Weather Service did state out or put a statement out for California of such risk like tornadoes and hail and wind. So let's go ahead and look at the tornado one. So the tornado one, we have a 2% chance. It is low, but there could be a potential chance of waterspouts that could go onto land. Or we could see like a weak spin up, basically, of such tornadoes on land. Like you can see on here on the central portions of California, which is on the west side of the US, that there is a 2% chance right here and 2% chance on the coastline. Which means people who are in Los Angeles or California, please be aware and be ready for this. But wind-wise, 5%. There is a 5% chance. Similar with the hail. It's more central and more inland than like the coastal storms from like the wind and tornado. But the conditions are there for the central inland portions of California. Now let's look at day 3 real quick. As you can see, marginal chance, there is also a 5% chance of something happening during that time, which means potentially high winds and hail. Or not. Who knows? But what I can definitely say is this. We are probably going to see a lot of these things happening tomorrow morning, afternoon, and night over in California. We are probably going to see some rain in the very southern tip of Oregon right now, which means you're going to probably see some rain. Not a whole lot of rain, but rain. But I did check the ERO for tomorrow. It does state that there is a high risk of excessive rainfall, which means with that indicating you're probably going to see a lot of flooding happening, and it's mostly in the northern portions of the city of Los Angeles, and also a high risk or a moderate risk of excessive rainfall over in Los Angeles. I don't know why I keep on saying Louisiana. But let's go ahead and take a look at what this system would look like so far on a tropical tidbit. As you can see right here, we have the model, the GFS model basically. And right now we are seeing a lot of things playing out. So we can definitely see a lot of rain happening. But let's also check like the temperature, thermodynamics, or the temperature basically. See what's going on. So right now we do have a bit of like cold air trying to come down. But you can definitely tell by the jet stream it's starting to take effect. But also too, it's being affected a lot because we have that heat dome basically. That's why we see like on the weather channels or the climate outlook, we're probably going to see a warm Christmas this year. Like a very warm Christmas. Let's see. Yeah, so like you can definitely tell on here that we're probably going to see a lot of warm Christmas effect. For some reason, it says it's going to get cold. I don't believe that. Like, again, GFS model isn't always right. It's always a model. But this is 7 days out right here. A blast from the north, or the polar blast, basically. And then it heats right back up. So, and then let's actually go ahead and check the wart of the system. Like, see what's going on. So, what we can definitely, oh yeah, there's a lot of vorticity happening. This is a GFS 7 millibar geopotential height of a cyclonic vortice. So right here is where we'll probably see another one. But again, this is actually 2 days out, 3 days out. So we're going to keep an eye on that for right now. But we are definitely seeing like potentials of stuff. Now, onto the winter side of things, we are probably going to see like a lot of snowfall. Oh yeah. Oh wow. California is also going to get snow. Definitely going to get snow for some reason. Most likely in the higher mountain regions than these lower portions, because as you can see right there. But we are going to see a lot of snow anywhere else, like right over here on the east side of the US. But because of that mountain region, we're going to probably see a lot of snow there. That's iconic because, you know, mountain region's always there. But let's go ahead and... So there's a lot of moisture right here. Now the moisture is the key benefactor of this atmospheric river, because it's a massive river of rain, of moisture basically. That's why we are going to see a lot of downpours down in California as we speak. And then potentially more rain coming up, like right here. This is where we'll see a lot of that rain coming from tomorrow. Mostly in the afternoon, like 12Z. The model can change, yes. But if the models are constantly saying the same thing over and over again, we're going to see a lot of things happening. And then let's check the pivotal. I mean, it's going to say the same thing. But I want to check something out with like the HRF or the HRRR basically, and see like the severe weather risk of like the tornado parameter. So let's go. So yeah, we're probably going to see a lot of like potential water spouts over here off the coast of California. But after that, yeah, like it's going to last a little bit and then just dissipate for that risk. So I'm not going to say it's going to last that long. And let's check the CAPE right now. So we are probably going to see a weak amount of CAPE. So all of this benefactor is basically just the environment, basically. If the environment is good, then yeah, you're going to probably see some tornadoes. Because if the National Weather Service is actually saying, hey, we have a chance of seeing tornadoes in the central portions of California, you're probably going to see a tornado. But again, isolated, low risk, nothing too major, so it's a marginal chance. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, have a wonderful Christmas. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them a comment. Like, comment, share. You know, all that type of stuff. as well as subscribe. This will help me out in the long run to inform you guys and give me some sort of benefactor and also encouragement to keep doing this. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy. And yeah, have a Merry Christmas or Yule, depending on who you celebrate, or Hanukkah, all that. All right, peace out.